Hi, I'm Alex. Welcome to Bodyweight Blast. You will use your body weight as resistance for the next 30 minutes. You may need a mat for floor work depending on the space that you're in. Clear your area so you can move without restriction. Remember, drink water and take breaks when needed. Always use the option that works best for you. Bring the feet under your hips, lift the shoulders up, roll them back, and then pull them down towards your back pockets. Tap your toes to the floor, just tap. Starting to wake up the lower body. March right, left. Energy through the legs. Core or the torso is active. Intention through the arms as they move front to back. March wide, right, left. Throughout the workout, you'll feel the air moving through the body comfortably. Step tap. The hips will turn, the heels will lift. That protects the knee. Reach to me, thumbs up, like you're giving me a handshake. Change the target, reach out to a V now. To 10 and 2 o'clock. Take it down to the floor, reach. Step touch, right, left. Hands can be on the hips. You can reach front to back. Pull the heels up, hamstring curl. Step touch, right, left. March center. Plant the feet. Slide the right toe back so it lines up with your left heel. Lift the right heel off the floor. Hands to your hips. Bend your left leg and sit back into the hip. And then stand tall. This is our start position for our split squat. We have 45 seconds of work. Here we go. As you look down, see the number 11 from the feet through the knees up to the hips. The weight is primarily in your left leg. Chest higher than your hips. The next time you stand up, take a wide stance. Turn your toes out, bend your knees like a sumo. Right hand to the thigh, Lean down, reaching toward the ankle, and then come right back up. Here we go. So here's our sumo squat with lateral flexion. The lower body stays still, just like a statue. We're stretching the left side and then using that to pull us back to our start position. Change how far and how big you move to change the challenge that you need. The next time you stand up, shake it out. Bring the feet under your hips. We get ready for a hinge to reverse fly. Thumbs are facing your front. Slide down. Open the arms to 3 and 9 o'clock. Hands to the legs, and then we stand up. Our 45 seconds have started. In a hinge, our hips move backwards like we're closing a car door with them. Our chest comes forward like we're looking over a cliff. Straighten the arms for a little more challenge. Give more bend in the elbow to lighten the load. The next time you stand up, we go to our split squat on the other leg. Slide the left toe back so it lines up with the heel. Lift the heel up, hands to hips, bend the right knee, and then stand up. Let's do it. Notice the differences from one leg to the other. Is one side stronger? Maybe you can move bigger on one side. Again, the weight is in the right leg. The left leg is there for support. It's your kickstand. Like a kickstand on the bike. The next time you stand up, take your feet wider than the hips. Turn the toes out. Bend your knees and stay still. Take your left hand to the thigh and slide down toward the ankle and then come right back up. Your 45 seconds starts now. Pretend that you're in between two walls and you can only lean to the side. Feeling the right side of the torso pull us up. Legs are strong, staying still to give us a solid foundation. The next time you're up center, shake it out. We've earned our first water break. Walk to your water, one leg in front of the other, hands always to your thighs. Bend your knees, one hand grab the water, both hands back to the thighs and stand up, shake it out. Again, you should feel throughout the whole workout that you can talk in sentences or short phrases. Let's grab our mats. Hands to thighs. Bend the knees. Water down. Hand to the thigh, and then we stand up. Grab your mats. laid along the floor. Turn to your left and we face 9 o'clock. Step your left leg forward, hands to thighs. Bend the knee and bring your hands to your front thigh. Keep bending the knee till you get to the floor. Hand to the floor, other hand down, go to all fours. Let your hips fall away from me. Drop down to the back forearm. Slide the arm forward and then roll onto your back. Take your palms down to the floor by your hips. Line up your heels with your hips. Pull the shoulders towards your heels. We start with a hip lift. Drive your hips up to the ceiling and then lower to the floor. Our 45 seconds has started. Feel the back of the upper leg, the hamstrings. You're gonna feel the glutes and the back of the torso. The target is to get the hamstrings and glutes to lift the body up so the knees, the hips, and the shoulders are in one line. The next time the hips are down, stay there. Bring your front knee over the hip. Hands on top of each other, press into that thigh, and then curl through the core, and then lay back. And do the other side. Press. As you press into the thigh, exhale, holding the leg and the torso still. This is our isometric crunch. Isometric means there's no movement. We're creating tension. Exhale. The next time the feet are on the floor, pull the elbows down to the floor where the palms are facing each other. Actively use the ground as resistance and pull the elbows down, and then inhale as you release. As you draw the elbows tighter into the ground, exhale, then inhale on your release. Working the back of the body, again to help improve our posture. And that helps to reduce pain throughout our movements. Again, draw down, exhale, blow it out. Shh. Then inhale on the release. After your next inhale, let your knees fall to the front. Take the lower hand toward the head. Top hand comes down to the floor. The shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles are stacked right on top of each other. The top hand, open the fingers as wide as you can and press into the floor. And now lift the top leg up and lower down. As you lift, let the knee and ankle move at the same time. It's not about height. You'll feel the side of the thigh working against gravity. Give me a 3-second countdown now. 3, 2, and 1. Good, straighten that top leg. Pull it in as you press through the floor, hand down, sit tall, and then we set up the other side. Shoulders, hips, knees, ankles on top of each other. Top hand, spread the fingers, push it into the floor. Create tension like we did before. Lift the top leg up and lower down. Our 45 seconds has started. Again, compare side to side. Is this side hitting the same height as the other side? After your next one, straighten the top leg. Press through the floor. Pull the knee in. Hand to the floor. Keep pressing. Let's go to all fours. Hands are under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips. Press through the floor. Flatten out the upper back. The neck is long and the hips are pulling away from the neck like a string is pulling the head away in that straight line. Take the right hand to 3 o'clock. Back to center. Left hand to 9 o'clock. Center. Right leg straight back and in, and then the left. Let's do opposite arm, opposite leg. Right hand, left leg, move, and then come back together, and then the other side. Your hands and your legs are making the letter L. The challenge, maintaining that tabletop as you move. This challenges coordination. This challenges balance and stability through the torso. Do one more each side. When you're in the center next, take your front leg that is closest to me, step forward, place your hands on top of your thighs. Use your legs to stand up and shake it out. You've earned your second water break. Hands to thighs, soften the knees, reach for the water, hand back to the thigh and stand up. You've noticed we've used this different body positions to challenge the upper body, the torso, and the lower body in all directions, from the front, the side, and the back. We have one more set of exercises that we're going to do in a standing position. When you're ready, hands to thighs, place the water down, hand back to thigh, and then we stand up. Let's start with the feet under our hips. Let's take the right hand and place it on the right thigh. Step the right leg out to a side lunge, left hand connects, and then come back to your center. Our 45 seconds starts now. Hands to thigh, again allow you to give support to the torso. 10 toes are facing your front. For more challenge, you can take 1 or 2 hands away from your thighs as you power back to your start position. The next time you come to center, hold. Shake it out. Take the feet slightly wider than the hips. Cup the hands together, elbows in front of your body. Rotate to the right, left heel up. And then rotate to the left, right heel up. Come down, and then lift up. Think of your torso as a towel, and we're trying to wring it out. For more challenge, push the elbows farther away from the body, or straighten the arms. As you rotate, exhale, be explosive. Similar to a golf swing or a tennis racket swing. Do one more. Meet me in the center. Shake it out. Take your hands by your thighs and ground the feet under the hips. Lift the shoulders up to the ears and exhale. Pull the shoulder blades down to the floor. Inhale and then exhale. Creating our own resistance with our body. Now marry your breath with your movement. And let your breathing power your muscles like the engine of your car. Feeling the upper back pulling down. One more. Shake it out. Feet under the hips. We get ready for our left side lunge. Step out and then push together. Our 45 seconds starts now. Look at your right knee. Is it staying straight or is it bending? The focus is to keep that leg straight and make your left leg step, decelerate, or slow down, and then accelerate or speed up and be explosive. Be powerful. Create more energy through the legs. The next time you're in the middle, shake it out. Bring your hands together. Feet slightly wider than the hips, soften the knees. Rotate down to the left. Right heel lifts, rotate up. Left heel lifts. Our 45 seconds starts right now. Creating different levels in our body, up and down. Different lever lengths, or how straight the elbows are to create more or less challenge. Using speed and power to find the right amount of intensity, which challenging but doable. When I do this, I always think of the lawnmower that you had to pull. Do one more. Shake it out, shake it out. Give me that air high five. And let's grab water. Hands to thighs. Soft knees, one hand reach, hand back to thigh, stand up and shake it out. Woo! Great ways to use your body as your resistance. What you may have felt is that lots of different things in your body were now talking to each other. It helps the communication within all the systems within the body. We challenge strength, coordination, balance, you've done great work, and now we need to reap the benefits of that work and stretch our muscles out. When you're done with your water break, let's place our water back down, hands to thighs, soften the knees, water bottle down, hand to thighs, stand up, shake it out. Take the feet, again, wider than your hips. Your toes will face your front or 12 o'clock. Hands are to the thighs. Bend the right knee, left leg straight, push through center, and then do the other side. As you bend the leg, feel the stretch on the inner thigh of the straight leg. Hold over to the right side. Pull the left arm across. Right hand will give a little assistance. Feel the stretch in the back of your left shoulder. Now straighten the right arm, right leg, and you're gonna reach to 3 and 9 o'clock. Make your chest proud so I can see your superhero emblem. Bend your left knee, right arm across. Left hand gives a little assistance. On your next exhale, reach to 3 and 9. Take a breath up. Thumbs lead the way. Shoulders into the back pockets, and then you exhale, release. Big breath up. Exhale, release. Body as long and strong as you can make it. Slide the feet together. Take the right heel forward. Toes up, sit back into your hips. Now push the hips forward and feel the stretch in the back or the front of the left leg. Tip the hips back. Now push forward. Stay at the top, take the hands and back. Pull the hands down. And think of pulling the shoulders away from each other. Feet wider than the hips. Release the hands. Pull the arms away from each other like you're being stretched. And now take a breath up. Keep reaching away. And then exhale, release. Bring your feet together. Take your left heel forward, toes up. And then sit back in the hip. Then push the hip forward. Feel the stretch in the front of your right leg. Sit it back. And then press it forward. Stretching the legs in different directions front and back. Stay there. Again, take the hands and back, clasp, and now pull them down. Feet wider than the hips. Release the arms and let them reach away. Pull the left arm up, right arm down, and then switch. One more time each way. Feet together, reach to 3 and 9. Take a breath up, and then release. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Thank you for joining me today for a body weight blast. I hope you feel empowered by seeing the capabilities and potential that movement through your body has. I can't wait to move with you again. See you soon.